this video is going to cover how to make an exploded view on Onshape. So the actual process of making the exploded view is going to be pretty similar. Just going to show you how to kind of get into that environment. You'd think you could go down here and do it, but it doesn't look like that. So the only way I've found to do it is to right-click on the assembly up here in the browser and just hit Add Exploded View. Sorry about that. So what I've got here is some exploded views that I've made already. You can kind of see, you can actually scroll through the different ones and see what's going on here. So I'll just go back to Exploded View 3, so that's the new one that I'm making here. And so we're going to edit that exploded view, and all you have to do, this is actually pretty simple, is you just click on a part, these three arrows come up, and you can just drag it. You can either drag it in, in one direction entirely, or you can click on that dot and kind of drag it anywhere you want. So you basically you can just click on any of those three arrows, and they should move in that direction wherever you want it to go. So if I want to move it that way, I can move it that way. If I want to move it, there we go. And you can also click on multiple parts together. So if I want to move all three of those parts, I can move all three of them. If I want to, once I moved it in one direction, that's the only direction it'll move in. And then once I'm happy with that, I can just hit the checkbox. And then if I want to, I can go back and I can move them in a different direction. I can also click on these little dots here, and that's going to rotate those parts as a group. So that's up to you if you want to do something like that. But pretty simple, straightforward for the most part. Just click on the parts you want to move. You can select multiples. And then just click on the arrow, and I didn't click on the arrow. So click on the part you want to move, click on the arrow, and then you can move that part wherever you want. Click on. You can add parts as you go too. So hit that checkbox in between, click on a part, click on the arrow, move it, checkbox. Click on a part, drag the arrow, checkbox. That's pretty much all there is to this. Like I said, again, you can rotate if you wanted to rotate, or you can translate, which means just move it up and down, or side to side, whatever you want to do. But that's pretty much it. So when I start making the videos on how to do the dimensions, I'll show you how to put this view in there. And it looks like, actually, if you go right over here, you've actually got your place to edit the exploded view right there. So this bottom one here is exploded views, and you can edit them. Just go into whichever one you want and edit the exploded view. And I think you should even be able to take out steps. Like if I don't like step 6, I should just be able to delete it and go back and redo something that I didn't like. But that's all there is to making exploded views. Actually pretty easy. You can either get to that by right-clicking here. By right-clicking here and selecting that you want to add an exploded view, or by going over here and hitting exploded views. Both options work.